have chosen to do this.
You want to play?
Extra luscious curves? Let's do this.
Hey, Astrid, is that blood?
I think so.
Cool.
Maybe the world is finally our oyster for a change. Yes!
On second thought.
Jana, Samantha, Jeff in Las Vegas, good morning.
How are you?
Hello.
I'm doing so good now. I watched the first 3 episodes last night. Congratulations. Funny, exciting, sci-fi, nerdy, check all the boxes.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Everything
Thank
I
you.
love.
Well, you know, the show, Samantha, 2 best friends open a portal and now monsters are wreaking havoc. They become monster hunters to save the world. You know, I'm wondering who the monsters are though. The bullies at the high school or the creature that's kidnapping the students?
It's a
Very
great
good question.
question. No, yeah, I mean, the monsters are definitely, this metaphor, this, representation of, I think, all of our internal struggles and, our fears, our worst nightmares. And, they in that way, they really are, these horrible,
Yes.
horrific things. But definitely, the relationships and everything, in high school is the real conflict. It's the real barrier. And that's our real challenge, I think. Astrid and Lily's challenge, throughout the show is figuring out how to
deal with both monsters.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Well, you know, Jenna, I had bullies in high school, and it really tears me up when Astrid and Lily were teased, Pudge Patrol. And, I think the world needs a pair of plus size heroes. What do you think?
I agree. I think that it's time that we represent for plus size people because we are also heroes too. I know heroes who don't look like Superman. I know heroes in my life that are dark skinned, who are bigger, who are really thin, like who you would never expect to be heroes. And I think it's really important to represent that you can be a hero in any body.
And, when not saving the world, Astrid and Lily are dealing with their social lives, boy crushes, homework, annoying sisters. This show's really about friendship and trust, isn't it?
It really is.
So much so.
Yeah. And I think it's really nice to see a female friendship that is just so supportive and we're each other's cheerleaders. And
No toxicity.
we go through struggles as friends do.
Yes.
That will be shown in the show,
Yeah,
but
comes with it. But
that comes with being really good friends.
Absolutely.
And thankfully, Samantha and I are also really good friends.
I was going to say, my roommates and I were watching the show last night. And after the first episode, my roommate turns to me and goes, man, those two are so good together. So your chemistry really shines through in this series. Tell me about the auditions. Did you guys both read together? When did you know that you guys clicked?
Well, start from the beginning.
Yes.
Good place.
It's a good place to start.
Yeah.
So in April 2021, I got just an audition for this plus size sweet girl who is confident, sex positive, and who loves science. And I was like, oh, that sounds like me, except for the whole science part, but I'm an actor, so I can act like I like science. And auditioned for the role, and I didn't hear back for a month. So as you do as an actor, you move on. That was a good audition, but not for me, I guess. I guess it was for me because I got a call back and I read with some Lilies. They were not the right ones because we had to do an extra round of calls for Lilies. And actually it was really fun because on my mom's birthday on June 9th, my agent called me and told me I got the role, and that was really a wonderful moment for us. Yeah, and soon after that, we had to find the Lily, and so we had another round of callbacks for the Lilies, and that was a lot of less pressure on me. All I had to do was just be there for these other Lilies, and the first Lily I read with was little Samantha. So you can continue the story, Samantha.
Yeah, sure. So for me on my side, I'd never had like a callback before, and I hadn't really done a lot of auditioning, and I just signed on with my current agent now, Emily Adcock, and so she got me this role, or she got me this audition for Astrid and Lily, and I did the initial like self tape, and then I found out about I think a couple weeks later that I got a call back, and I was a childcare worker at the time, so I had to like do the callbacks in this office space at my work while I was working. That's how I did my callbacks, and yes, that's how I met Jana. So we did our first chemistry read together, and she was so great at making me feel so comfortable and everything. And yeah, we really did just instantly click.
We did.
Yeah.
It was really fun. We had a good time, and
It was.
we had some time to improv after, which I'm not sure if that caught Sam off guard, but I knew it was coming.
Literally completely off guard, but it was so funny. Like the stuff that you did, I was like, oh my God. We had to do so much like physical comedy in the callbacks, and like these are Zoom callbacks. So it was definitely.
Yeah, it was really different.
You guys remind me of like a SYFY Laverne and Shirley, if you know that television show. So.
Yes, I love that. I'll take.
And Jana, you're new to acting. I just read you signed with a major agency, so you're just on your way. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm actually not that new to acting. I actually have done theater for like my whole life. I've been doing theater professionally for about 10 years. Pandemic hit, and all my jobs were gone.
Yeah,
that was really hard. But I noticed that film was coming back pretty strong. So I was like, okay, it's kind of the very same principles of acting in theater and film. So got myself some acting classes, and I took like every workshop I could, and I guess it paid off. And I'm really thankful.
It did in a big way. Congratulations.
It did in a big way.
Well, congratulations to both of you on this incredible series. Now, before we go today, if Comic-Con comes back, you guys have got to do a panel. You've got to be there in San Diego this summer.
We would be
Fingers
honored
crossed.
to be there.
So honored.
We're sending it out into the world.
Yes.
We're all sending out that energy that
Yeah.
we will be at this year's Comic-Con in San Diego. It is coming, yes.
I'm feeling it. Thank you both. Good luck with this series, and come visit us in Las Vegas soon. We'd love to have you both.
We would love to join you in Las
Yes.
Vegas, Jeffrey. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much.